2, 1.
7 things you probably didn't know you need to know. I'm Jamie East, and this is the Smart 7.
Good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday, the 25th of October. It's Mike in for Jamie. It's World Pasta Day, and a very happy birthday to Katy Perry, Adam Goldberg, Rylan Clark, and Kiara.
7.
Tuesday will see yet another new Prime Minister appointed, our third PM in less than 50 days, in case you've lost track. It wasn't meant to be so simple. A weekend of frantic manoeuvring saw Boris Johnson, Penny Mordaunt and Rishi Sunak in a race to get at least 100 Tory MPs to nominate them so that they could proceed to a full vote. In the end, Boris pulled out. I know. And not enough of his supporters backed Penny, so she also withdrew, leaving Sir Graham Brady of the 1922 committee with a surprisingly short announcement.
As returning officer in the leadership election, I can confirm that we have received one valid nomination. And Rishi Sunak is therefore elected as leader of the Conservative Party.
Then Downing Street's latest tenant and eventual winner after his own failed leadership attempt led to the catastrophic Liz Truss premiership, Rishi Sunak took to the podium to give a short and not particularly fluid speech, finished off with the now customary awkward pause and walk off.
I pledge that I will serve you with integrity and humility, and I will work day in, day out to deliver for the British people.
Ooh, I almost feel sorry for him. Well, anything over 44 days is a win, eh, Rishi?
6.
Rishi's appointment is historic as the first British Asian to become Prime Minister, and poignantly at the start of the Hindu festival of Diwali. However, his to-do list is long, and the economic situation he faces after the Liz and Kwasi show is seriously worrying. Liz Truss is due to hold a final cabinet meeting on Tuesday morning. Then Rishi will head to Buckingham Palace at around 11 a.m. to meet the King. Labour aren't happy to see Rishi crowned Prime Minister, in Angela Rayner's words, and Shadow Attorney General Emily Thornberry says it really is time for a general election.
70% of the public want to have a general election, and there's a good reason for that. We're supposed to be a democracy. And they can't just keep changing leader all the time and not go back for some kind of mandate.
Ukraine's counter-offensive in the south of the country seems to be concentrated around the Russian-held city of Kherson. Last week, Russia began forced evacuations of citizens as they warned of an expected Ukrainian attack. But now Ukrainian spy chief Kyrylo Budanov suspects the Russians are lying. He's accused the invaders of running a misinformation campaign and says Russian troops are in fact reinforcing Kherson and preparing for a drawn-out battle. That's not the only Russian in misinformation, with Putin's defence minister, Sergei Shoigu, suggesting Ukraine is planning to detonate a dirty bomb and blame Russia in a call with UK Defence Minister Ben Wallace. The US and NATO have already condemned that accusation, and former NATO commander Hamish de Bretton-Gordon told Times Radio it's a sign of Russian panic.
Any use of a dirty bomb or any potential to turn these nuclear power stations into dirty bombs will get a very strong response, very strong conventional response from the West. But I think it's the death throes of the Russian invasion of Ukraine. They are absolutely desperate and would appear to be trying almost anything to hang on.
Americans' midterm elections are underway, with early voting and mail-in ballots already causing controversy, with election conspiracy theorists once again looking to disrupt the voting process. The aftermath of the 2020 election's big lie, started by Donald Trump and enthusiastically cheered on by Fox News and the right-wing channels, is still being felt. Voting machine manufacturer Dominion Systems is pursuing multiple libel lawsuits looking for more than $1 billion in damages. Dominion CEO John Poulos spoke to 60 Minutes and says there's no question those supporting the big lie knew it was a big lie.
We told them. We told them in real time. Others told them. Government officials told them. Partisan government officials told them. People inside the Trump administration told them. Local election officials on both sides of the aisle told them. This is not a matter of not knowing the truth. They knew the truth.
Still to come on the Smart 7, Henry Cavill's taking his glasses off and Succession is back for season 4. Get in.
Right after this. Welcome back.
3.
West Ham and Bournemouth provided the Monday night football action in the Premier League. Bournemouth started the evening in 13th under caretaker manager Gary O'Neill, while West Ham went into the game just 2 points above the relegation zone. It was the Hammers, though, who ended up winning 2-0, and manager David Moyes is glad his new players are finally settling in.
There's a lot of players takes a little bit of time to settle. Our boys are now beginning to settle. They've all had to get games, but we did bring in Nathan Agard, who hopefully is not too far away from playing now as well. We hope will help us defensively. But we've had real problems at the back because of Craig Dawson being injured. Has been a big blow to us for probably the whole start of this season, really.
The Rock's new super anti-hero, Black Adam, had a pretty good first weekend at the box office. In fact, it was Dwayne Johnson's best ever opening weekend. That's good news for him, good news for DC fans, and good news for the Man of Steel, Henry Cavill. If you were living under a rock instead of listening to The Rock last week, you may have missed the part where Superman and Black Adam are hoping to go head-to-head. Well, Cavill popped up on Insta on Monday night and had some good news.
Hey everyone. I wanted to wait until the weekend was over before posting this because I wanted to give you all a chance to watch Black Adam. But now that plenty of you have, I wanted to make it official that I am back as Superman.
Now, if, like me, you are desperately missing an unfeasibly dysfunctional family drama about a group of billionaire media owners, I have good news. Succession is back for Season 4. The gang's all together and as cuddly and lovable as ever, with Logan Roy and his kids still battling for control of his empire. The only bad news is it's not coming out until spring 2023. That's at least, 3-4 Prime Ministers from now?
Here they are. The Rebel Alliance. New Gen Royce. We have a song to sing. Do you want to talk about what happened?
This has been The Smart 7. Wherever you're listening, do us a favour and hit the follow button. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Have a great day. Written, produced and published by Daft Doris.